There we go.
And
We're
we
live.
are live. What's up, everybody? Hello, Playback viewers. Seems kind of awkward now, but it'll be beneficial for people who come on later. But hello, Washington D.C. Coaster fan. How you doing?
DC Coaster fan. What's up? How are
What's up,
you guys doing?
everybody? We got Tyler here from coasteraddicts, I guess. You call it Coachy Productions. I believe is your
If you want to address that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I should have prepared for that because that's like
Yeah,
the fourth
mine
time that's
almost did
happened.
that, but I stopped it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So we're at. Oh, we got a viewer. Someone just came in the chat on my phone. Hello, Dylan. Thank you for those who came on.
We'll give it another second till some more people join, I guess, before we
All right, Logan.
before we officially start.
Yeah. All right, we're getting some people in the chat. That's good. That's good. 6. All right, 6 viewers. That's pretty good. Solid start. Maybe we can build on that. Our current sub count is at 539, so 540. I mean, we went from 580. I mean, 485 in one of them to 500. So it was like actually way above 500.
Pretty cool.
That was pretty impressive. I was very happy. Yeah. I was very pleased with that. Definitely go check out that playback because that was a really fun stream. But yeah, I mean, you go over here. I actually just have a few questions. Just kind of like start off questions or whatever you want to call them for you. But first off, I'm sorry. There's a thunderstorm going on outside, so that might cause some background noise. I apologize if that annoys you. But yeah. So how you doing today, Tyler?
Good. How are you doing?
Pretty good. I mean, a little bit tired, a little bit, not the best weather today, but
yeah,
not too bad.
Dropping in.
Coaster Key, yeah, 5 viewers, not bad, guys. So the first thing I want you to, introduce yourself a little bit, just first off, so you guys background knowledge, your story.
Sure. So for those of you that don't know me, and I'm sorry, my bad. That's the thing with live. Hi, Tyler Burke. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Tyler. My home park's Canada's Wonderland. I live in Toronto, and basically what I do is for the last almost 3 years, it'll be 3 years in October, like just around Halloween time, I've been running my Instagram account called coasteraddicts, and it sort of started with just like me reposting, like one of those repost accounts that just posts random pictures.
Yeah, I did that a lot.
That sort of developed my interest into photography and videography and stuff like that. And now my account is all original photography completely. I'm followed by Canada's Wonderland on Instagram if anyone cares. No one cares, but you guys know. Yeah, so stuff like that. Yeah. I also run a YouTube channel called Tyler Coachy, but I have some park stuff and coaster stuff on there, but a lot of that is just like sort of general tourism and lifestyle stuff. So yeah, that's sort of what I do.
Yeah, it's some pretty sweet stuff on there. But that backyard coaster video is pretty cool. But yeah, so you mentioned Coachy Productions, I mean, a little while ago, but tell us a little about how you develop your whole business company. What was the process of you getting into that really and really making it like kind of a business?
That's sort of developed through like over the last 2 years, I'd say, throughout this time that I've had this Instagram account. And what I got this camera like 2 years ago. It was like a Canon T5i or whatever, right? And my dad got it for me to take on a trip. So I took it on a trip with me, right? And I was just shooting on auto mode, whatever. Nothing really came out of it. It was fun. I really like taking pictures at the time on trips and whatever. The next, I would take it on a trip with me, and then it would just sit in my room, not used really.
Like my little GoPro we have over here. And for the most part, my POV glasses that I for some reason, sorry about that. For some reason I haven't been getting a lot of POVs, but that's gonna change soon.
Yeah. So pretty much. So yeah, like when I started this Instagram account, it was like in October. So I went to Wonderland maybe twice after I started the actual account. So obviously I couldn't really do anything after that point. But over the winter, I sort of started learning people like Bob. If he's going to join at this point, I bet you he will at some point.
He'll pop in for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, sarcastic comments. A lot of people are really supportive, and they sort of help me learn the basics. And learning the basics of coaster photography sort of led me into other things like sports photography and portrait photography, because they all sort of lie on the same basis, right? Like they're all based around the same sort of
Yeah.
concepts of learning your
Yeah.
manual settings and stuff like that. So I was like, hey, people actually like my pictures. Why don't I throw it on a website and then see if anyone likes that and will give me money for it? And then it worked. So yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's
cool.
sort of how that happened.
We're getting spam with questions in the chat, so I haven't see if there's anything that's really
Yeah, you
worth
can
talking
answer
about.
some of those. So I know
Yeah.
you know some of those.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but there's just people. I don't want to miss some of these guys. People. Yeah, there's people are answering their own questions a lot here. But hello. Yes, hi everybody who came in, and a lot of people have come in and out in the last 5 minutes. But Six Flags announcements video. Six Flags announcement video will not be coming out today. I can tell you that much. I put a little statement out on my Instagram story about that. So if you want to check out any before we go further on any of this, you want to check out my Instagram. Actually, my Instagram is not linked down below, but I'm sure you can find it linked in some of my other videos. But all of okay, let me see this. All of Tyler's stuff is going to be linked in the bio below the video. If you're watching on a phone or computer, it shouldn't really matter. So if you want to see any of his stuff that he talks about, just click the link in the bio. It'll be
Another post.
links in the description. Yeah.
Look at that. Ooh, I
Promote
love that. That's really
it.
cool.
So yeah. So what you haven't actually mentioned here is that you've been involved with Thrills United over the last year and a half, 2 years, however long it's been. Maybe tell us a little bit how you got involved, and some of the stuff you do, like just with the brand and stuff.
So as you guys, well, it was around 2 years ago when I sent in my my really bad. Now looking back on it, it was really bad. My audition to being Coaster Kids at that point to be a regional rep. It was
It's coming down there.
February. It was February of 2019, so it's actually like a year and a half now, maybe a little bit less. But yeah, so I sort of got involved with that. I made my videos at Yukon Media Day, stuff like that, a couple around different parks. And that's been fun, but as you guys probably know now, anyone who's followed along with that it's sort of phased into being a new sort of brand itself called Thrills United. And now Coaster Kids is still actually a thing, but it's illegal, like a registered charity organization.
Really
And I
cool.
think like the actual the quote that it's legally registered under is something about helping kids overcome fears in life or something like that. So that sort of thing, and we're going to be holding events, like obviously not this year. It was supposed to be this year, but things called Be Brave. Yeah, Be Brave Days instead of like what would have been the alternative to Coaster Kids Days, where we go to parks but
more of a charity kind of event.
Yeah, the difference is Logan's not going to be there for all of them, and like people like me are going to be hosting them ourselves. Right. So essentially, if you know what happened on Worldwide Coaster Kids Day that year, and all the reps held their different things. So it's going to be sort of like that, and that should be fun, but we'll see how that goes. Hopefully next year, but who really knows, right?
Yeah. Make sure we get a park with Coaster Kids reps. Go check them out on those days or stuff like that. But once again, I'm sorry for all the noise outside. If anybody gets annoyed by it, just spam it in the chat, and I'll like mute. If he's gonna talk for a while, I'll just mute myself temporarily. But please hold most of your questions to the end, because I'll give us a lot of time to just ask from open questions. But yeah, I think you already kind of covered what you do with coaster photography. Do you want to say anything more about that?
So a lot of people always ask me for little things I recommend, and like, oh, how do I get started? Okay, so a couple things. When you start, you are not going to have a top of the line camera. You will work your way up to that, right? Like I started with at the time it was like a $350 camera with a kit lens, right, which was gifted to me. So I've sort of built my way up to now using, like, for this park season, if anything ever happens, I'm now using like Sony A7 III, which is like a $2,000 camera just for the lens, and then like a $2,000 lens on top of that as well, right? So like it takes time to build your way up. So don't be put down by the gear you have. And then something really big to learn early on is learn your manual settings, and it's so easy. People think it's so hard, but there's literally 3 settings: your shutter speed, your aperture, and your ISO. And those are super easy things for you to learn, and they will make a worlds of difference from you shooting on auto mode to that manual mode. So just that's something big. If you're like wondering where to start, learn your settings. And also, like, even if you don't have a camera but you're looking to get one and you're like, oh, what can I do in the meantime, there's apps on your phone that you can go and play around with different camera settings and just learn how to work them out. So that's something to do this year at home. I don't know what to do.
I hope people in the chat are taking some away from this, because my head is spinning around in circles. I don't understand photography and stuff at all. Like, if you look at my poster, nothing compared to any relatively decent photographer. Everybody with an iPhone, that's a better version than mine. So don't ask me about photography advice. Ask him, BK Photo Page. Who I'm sure there's plenty of people you can ask.
Yeah.
So flipping over to YouTube, because hopefully people are interested in YouTube. I know we have some YouTubers in the chat right now, but yeah. So how did you really get, like, I know you've had 2 channels actually, with both with like different bases. So just kind of tell us like your YouTube journey, like how you got to 1,000 subscribers fairly quickly compared to the
well, technically no, because I've actually had my channel since 2013.
I've had my channel since 2017. If we're gonna get technical,
if you look at that, well,
join.
The videos obviously still aren't there anymore.
Yeah,
and I'm sad that I didn't just make them unlisted. I have them at that point.
Yeah,
I would like to see those.
Yeah, same here with the old videos.
Yeah, you know those. Everyone made those YouTube videos when they were little.
These iPhone cameras, upload them straight from your photos.
The iPad cameras. iPad cameras, you know.
Yeah.
So like I had my coaster channel for a while, but then I sort of let that go, just because I wanted to focus more on building my brand in photography.
Yeah.
That, right. And now
Addict, like 2019.
I'm working on a separate Coaster Addicts website, which is sort of just going to be a big portfolio with wallpapers and stuff. So you guys are probably the first to hear that. But there'll be like a ton of free wallpapers on there and stuff, and it'll be cool. People always ask me for those. So now you can just go and download the full resolution files of those. But yeah, in terms of YouTube, like, okay, 3 main things that you need to know. 1, you have to be consistent.
Yeah.
Right. Which honestly, I'm not right now. But I'll figure it out eventually, right? So you have to be consistent. If you're gonna try and beat the YouTube algorithm, it's the same with Instagram. Like, if you look at my Instagram posts, they're scheduled to post every day. Some days I run out of scheduled posts and I forget to schedule more, but they're scheduled for every day at 2 p.m. at the exact same time, because Instagram recognizes that this person is posting consistently and their account is active. So why wouldn't we push them? Exactly. Right. And by pushing them, I mean actually sending your thing to your followers, because you could know, like, a good Instagram engagement rate is like still under 10%. Like 10% of your followers are liking your posts.
Yeah.
Like, what? I have well over 4,000 followers on my account, and like most of my posts don't get above 500 likes.
Yeah.
Even, like, 500 is a really good post. Right?
Really, I have 1,100, and I get like, my highest ever is probably like 115, maybe. I don't know.
Exactly, right? So that's what, like a 10th, almost a 10%.
Yeah, that's
right?
Yeah.
And that's not even consistent, right? So
yeah,
obviously it's not going to solve all your problems, but just being consistent on Instagram and YouTube serve the same thing. YouTube, your content will get pushed more to your viewers and people that could be your potential viewers if you're posting consistently, because YouTube will know you're active. Plus, and I know a lot of people don't like to hear this, but when you're monetized, right? Like, which I'm not, but I just know by studying other people. When you're monetized, your content will get pushed more, because YouTube as a business,
they make money from it.
40 to 60% of the advertisers' spending. You get 40 to 60%, they get 40 to 60%, depending on your niche and your topic and what you're after, right? So once you're monetized, a lot of people tend to push there, because YouTube's going to want to promote videos that they're making money off of, right? Because say you're not monetized and your video goes viral, right? And you get 50, 60, 70,000 views on it, right? That's a lot of, that could be a lot of potential ads, but what's YouTube making off it? Nothing. But say a video that's monetized get that many views, right? A split
half number of views,
getting a payday,
$100 possibly.
Exactly. So that's something. And then what else? Also, don't worry about your gear, and also
Yeah.
learn to edit. Learn to edit your videos properly.
Editing over gear.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'd rather see, like, obviously, like, this is not very good right now because this is on my laptop's FaceTime camera.
No, I don't have
But
my camera as well.
yeah,
Webcam.
so before you invest in your gear, which is also something important to do,
Mhm.
invest in
Eventually.
your knowledge, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
get your editing software, whether that's Premiere Pro if you're on PC or Final Cut
iMovie.
Pro if you're on Mac, even iMovie, right? Go
It's
and
not horrible, to
it's
be
not
honest.
something like iMovie is a fantastic thing to start, but
It's
eventually everyone
workable,
sort of
yeah.
outgrows it. And
You're
I know
not, yeah.
you're sort of getting there with your videos, right?
Yeah.
Like iMovie,
So much.
iMovie is a great place to learn. But then once you're done with iMovie, you're immediately like ready to step into Final Cut because
Yeah.
you already know the basics, right? But like, yeah, like I edited with iMovie for what, 2 months? And then I sort of outgrew it because I didn't worry about my gear at that point. What I
Yeah.
did was I spent my time instead of worrying about what gear I wanted. Well, of course I did that. Everyone does that.
Yeah.
But I spent my time watching YouTube videos, like looking at courses, just anything I sort of could to further my understanding of how to use what I have at my point. Right? Like I knew before I upgraded that T5i camera, I knew how to use that camera inside and out with my eyes closed. Right? Learn how to use your gear to its ability. Yeah.
The more you research, like whatever you're doing on YouTube. I watched a pretty solid video from actually another coaster YouTuber the other day about how to get yourself to 1,000 subscribers. You gotta like especially when you're a coaster YouTuber and there's like so many people and trying to do what they're all trying, like you have to get your own little niche. You have to set yourself apart, and you have to be smart with your uploads, because if you're gonna like, especially if you're only uploading once or twice a week, because you have to look at like, am I bringing a value that people are gonna want? Like, is there a reason to choose my video over another? Or if it's something completely unique is better than copying somebody else, like, and just like reposting, like, because
like no one cares about your top 10 coasters, really.
yeah, like
right? Like
the only reason I do stuff like that sometimes I get views, but it just depends on the algorithm and stuff, depending on how much people like it and stuff.
Yeah.
But like you only do that just to explain your opinions, like just give your viewers a baseline to refer back to, like the real hardcore viewers. Because like if I do a review on Steel Vengeance and it's my number 16 roller coaster, and my top 25, like it's a shock to some people, like, well, vice versa, but it's kind of a shock to some people. Like, that's the only reason why I do that stuff. Like, I review like a lot of Darien Lakes coasters and stuff just because I'm gonna reference them so much in a video. Like, it's kind of like having, like, it's almost like a school project where you have to be referencing like a book, and like you need like, you want to put that baseline up. But other than that, like, if you're just doing it for the views, you're not gonna get your views off of that.
Yeah, and that also reminds me to talk about the way you get discovered on YouTube is not necessarily. So yes, there's a percent of people that get discovered by luck, and that happens often.
Yeah.
Like your video just hits the algorithm and gets on the explore page. Like all the time, I'm sure everyone sees on their YouTube homepage like these videos from like 12 years ago, no tags, no titles, no description, random jumping off a bridge. Like not that, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, right? Like something like that. But those are the luck. You don't want to necessarily, if it happens to you, for sure take that.
It's great.
No complaining. But
you
can't rely.
Game. You chuck that corner, you take the points, but you still gotta out, like, that's only gonna happen once in a while.
Yeah, like you can't rely on the luck. You have to also have your way, and that way is through searchable content, right? Because the way to get discovered, if your videos aren't, and with a small subscriber base, like anything under like 10,000, you're probably not gonna get your videos on the explore page.
Yeah,
it just doesn't happen. Right?
Yeah, unless you figure out that golden topic that nobody's done.
Exactly, right? And then that also is reliant
on
content.
have a whole lot of uploads right now, or see, like some of those places that I'm near that I can get easy coverage of, and it's a shame for me, because I was looking at Predator off-ride footage today for a video I need to do on that ride coming soon. You guys will see it later. There's not really any like great off-ride footage of that. Like, a lot of it's like 5 years old and it's like all grainy and like shaking around. Like if you just come out here with an iPhone and start shooting some of these like exclusive rides, like you see these crazy little kiddie coasters get 10,000 views for some of these people. It's their most popular video just because it's just sometimes it's by luck, but sometimes like I filmed a couple of POVs, some of those like dumb board ride coasters. It seems dumb, but yeah, you never know. Over time, like it doesn't. Yeah, you might get 5 views.
Exactly. And that's also about searchable content.
Yeah,
what I keep saying, because that's something that doesn't go outdated. That's something that's going to be searched over time. If you title a video, my favorite roller coaster, a review, no one cares what your favorite roller coaster is. But if you title that video, Millennium Force, my favorite roller coaster, Millennium Force review, for example, like obviously that's oversaturated and stuff, but something along those lines, right? And you title it something that's searchable, because no one's going to search my favorite coaster, a review. The only way they get views is from your current subscribers, right? But there will be people searching Millennium Force review. You got that, right? Like, does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally get what you mean. But being like you're gonna, and the unfortunate part of YouTube, you're gonna have videos that just flop sometimes. Like majority of videos are probably not gonna be, not gonna blow up. They're not gonna be, your ideal numbers. But like if you keep pushing, like here's what I've been doing lately. I'll get one idea and figure out like 5 videos I can make off of that, and I'll release one of those videos. Like the whole the Geauga Lake one was actually, I'm just going to say right here, that was actually more of an experimental video. See how much you guys like me ranking former coasters, like in parks that are defunct. Now, so I'll eventually like look at it in a couple weeks and look at the performance, and I'll go, I'll say, if it was good, if it was a good performance, I'll do Astroworld and Six Flags New Orleans. But if it's not, just toss that idea in the trash can. And you just gotta, it's trial and error, really. That's what YouTube, like that's what a lot of things are about with social media. Just trial and error until you find something that, like, because that's how Coaster Studios built up his channel. Like he figured out he's pretty simple as far as nowadays go, but like he figured out what works, and now he blew up off it. Now it doesn't even matter how, it doesn't even matter anymore at this point. He's gonna get views no matter what.
Mr. Beast posted 2,000 videos before any of them got over 10,000 views.
That's a great point there.
Right? Like it's just over time, right?
Yeah.
Finding what works.
Yeah. So, sometimes there's situations where you just gotta like make a video where it's like kind of something like it's not that unique. Just like Six Flags predictions, for some reason, everybody gets good views on those videos. Like everybody beats their subscriber total at least. Like it's my third most popular video right now. It's got 1.6K views. Like
exactly.
Sometimes you just gotta here's my opinion on it. Like I'm not gonna go too much into monetization and stuff, but like at least where we are at this point.
Yeah.
You want to get your 1,000 subscribers any way you can. Like it doesn't matter how ugly, like unless it's like morally like wrong or something. But you want to get yourself to that mark. Like you don't really want to buy subscribers, because that's not really that's going to get you banned from YouTube. But you want to just find a way to grow, like using advertise yourself through social media. Like if people don't like it, just back off. Don't be a jerk. Keep your reputation at a good point where you're not going to get bashed for everything.
Because that's happened many times.
Yep.
Right. If someone doesn't want you, like,
I'll admit it,
I've sent someone a message, hey, thank you for liking my post. If you enjoyed this content, please follow. And sometimes they say, screw you. Right?
Yeah, right. That's the risk you take.
Then you don't follow up and send them another message, right? You just move on to the next.
Yeah.
Right? Like you just can't be persistent with people that don't care.
It's more like it's considered harassment pretty much at that point. But yeah, it's so true, because we're only at 24 minutes. I feel like we've been here forever. But a lot of good stuff. If you're a small YouTuber, get your buddies in here. Oh, another thing about YouTube, find a friend who knows what he's doing, or just find people who want to help you, because a lot of people, if anybody ever asks me, I'll do my best giving advice how to get started, how to get to 50 subscribers, 100 subscribers, 200 subscribers. Like you helped me out a lot when I was at like 50. And you go back to some of those videos, it's just you and
it's not even like I have a huge subscriber base, right? It's I've already done all the research.
Yeah. You give me some good advice on like gear and stuff. like there's people who already have done this before, so it's not like you need to fail like miserably. Like you're gonna, you have to fail at some points to learn,
Yeah.
but like you're gonna fail like you can learn from other people's mistakes and then you make your own mistakes and improve upon that. So it's really
Yeah. So Cameron says I promoted my account on my personal, and half my friends were like, "Screw you." Yeah, don't. That's why, like, I don't like go ahead and like
fun.
put in
Yeah,
my personal bio at Coaster Addicts, right? And
yeah,
that's why I actually made like a public personal account where I'm like,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
when I,
Yeah,
honestly, that account is just to promote stuff,
yeah, yeah.
right? Like I have my personal account, which are people that don't care about any of
Yeah,
this
they're not,
stuff,
yeah, they're not gonna.
right? And then I have my public
Friends, your
personal, which is like
emotional buddies. Yeah, don't cross
exactly.
emotional like this is your discretion. I'm not gonna tell you how to do your account, but try to keep any
Mhm.
personal emotional sports is fine. I guess you can like once in a while just talk about the Super Bowl because every it's just a good remarkable like what Chris did with it with that one video I liked. He trickled football and roller coasters, and I'm sure that video did great. I did not check the performance of that, but I'm sure it did great. But so yeah, like if you only do try to say as little as you can to get the job done,
That's a good quote there.
The
As
more
little
the
as you
more
can to get the
you say,
job
the more
done.
you talk, the less you're like you say, like when someone follows me, I say, hey, I appreciate it. Check out my YouTube. Like just something like that, or you like their post, or like do some like I wouldn't necessarily say go out go ask just be asking people to sub, but like you just tell them that it's there. And once sometimes you get some takers, sometimes you get some people that'll tell you to shut up. But like
And clearly, if you tell someone to shut up,
mm,
why would you want them like
mm,
they're not going to subscribe to your channel.
yeah, you just leave.
So there's no point in pursuing that. It's like people all the time send me so like what's something I get really annoyed with? Like so I have like a good like I have a ratio on Instagram that's like
Yeah.
4,000 followers to I follow 200 people.
Hmm.
Right? And I follow those 200 people that I follow. I believe that they provide content I want to see. I don't follow people to follow people,
Hmm. Yeah.
right? So if someone DMs me, hey, can you follow me? I don't appreciate that because I'm
Yeah.
not going to follow someone for the fact of following them. I'm going to follow them because I see that they posted good content that they worked hard on.
Or your own personal accounts.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you have friends like in your little business or like even if they don't like a lot of YouTubers don't have the best Instagram pages. Like I don't have a very good Instagram page. I'm sure a lot of people get, but like they're posting, they're doing something that's gonna better themselves, and you're gonna either you're gonna benefit on it, or they're gonna benefit. Like it's just a good trade off. Like yeah, just follow just a random coaster account. Texas, I'm sorry, I said bad accent, but that's actually a good account. But Texas State, Central Houston, Dallas Coasters. I don't know, just some like a random name like that. Hey, can you follow me? Like the better way to go about that is like you like the if you like my if someone likes you don't want to make the first move technically because you want to like bounce off something they do because then you kind of have an excuse to send them like they follow you, maybe check out my channel.
Yeah, like my little plug to get people to follow is all the time.
Gotta be
Okay.
slick about it though. You don't
All the
want
time,
to.
people liked my posts but didn't follow me all
Mm,
the time. And because my posts were consistently hitting the explore page because I was hitting the Instagram algorithm with proper tags that aren't like hashtag fun, hashtag awesome. Those aren't going to get you anything. There's
hashtag roar.
billions of posts with those tags. So if you're using tags on Instagram, use right. If you're using tags, make sure you don't use hashtag fun. Use specifics, right? Like dive into those. But yeah, so I use proper things like proper tags. I use location stamps. I use tags. I use like people tags like parks and manufacturers and stuff like that. And my posts are consistently hitting the explore page, and I'm getting half of my viewers on those are from the explore page that don't follow me. And be honest, when you're scrolling through your explore page and you see a thing, you just like it and move on. You don't really
Yeah,
go to the account. So then I click on that account, I send it a standard message. I don't do this all the time, just sometimes, right?
when you
And
feel
I'll send a
invested
message
for
that says,
followers.
"Hey, thank you for liking one of my recent posts. I clearly you like this content. I would really appreciate it if you checked out my page and maybe dropped a follow. Thank you. Have a great day."
Yeah.
right? And then like honestly, like 3/4 of my messages were not opened. Like they just leave you on delivered. And then the other like maybe half of that last quarter is like don't promote. No. And it's not even promoting because they already gave me a lead and I'm just pursuing that lead. Right. But then the other like maybe like 2 out of every 10 are like, oh, thanks for reaching out. Definitely.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
if you're gonna do that though, the one you have to have some like, I'm not gonna say like, bravery, because it's not really that whatever's gonna happen to you is not gonna be that
here's
bad.
an example. Someone just responded. Look,
My pleasure.
thank you for liking my recent post. It would be awesome if you could follow for more similar content. My pleasure. Thank you. See, just like a
If
little
you,
thing like that.
yeah, here's the thing, you
But
just
see,
got,
most of them don't get open.
yeah. So if you have like, what I would say is, if you have so we're God, the chat's just going crazy right now about YouTube. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really too like overly like concerned at how you get the subs. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care how ugly it is. The way, like, and anything other than buying the subs, you're probably like,
Oh my God. Wonderland posted pictures from Bob Joyner, from Jeff's dad. I remember he sent them to Wonderland. Oh my God. Grace got these posted. That's funny.
Wait, what were we saying about sending messages? Like, as long as you can, yeah, you can go crazy in the chat. I'm fine with that. I'm probably just gonna end up ignoring it. But so what I was saying is, like with advertising and stuff, like you just have to be prepared for the occasional hostile reaction, because they think they're funny, they think they're cool. Like someone, let's just ask you, and you say no thanks. If you ever get that and you don't feel, but like, you're gonna get nasty people. There's gonna be nasty people, like something like, it's just the way it is, and you just gotta move on, just ignore them. But yeah, it's like, I built up my first, I don't know, like freaking 100, 200 subscribers. Pretty much like half of them are probably from Instagram, or even going at people's YouTube pages, just saying nice video, I subbed, and just not saying anything else. Like, that's like, just like, if someone's in the same, like, people are just, I don't know, they're generally inclined. Like, if you have a small YouTube, like if I have 500 subscribers on my channel, another guy comes as 500 subscribers, we kind of have the same niche. Maybe we should collab. Maybe we should cross advertise. Like, you might get one, it's not a whole lot, but when you're only in 1,000, each and every one counts. It's like zero. Like, if you get 5 people, that's almost like 0.5% there, and that can be a big deal sometimes.
Exactly.
So next I had tips for YouTubers. How did you grow your Instagram page? I mean, we sort of cover that, but you can say
wait, you just glitched out for me super hard. Wait. I don't know why you're still glitched out. Okay, you're back. Can you just restate that?
Yeah. So we already sort of covered tips for YouTubers. I mean, I'm sure there's more. We can go back to that in a second. But how did you grow your Instagram page was the next question I had. So I mean, you kind of cover that, but if you have any other tips, feel free.
Well, one big thing is look at my post count. I have 467 posts. And that's from posting every single day. Right? And almost every single day. Like, of course, I don't post every single day. There's days when I don't. But the main way I'm able to keep up with that is to, what's it called? Is to schedule your posts.
Chat.
And that's what I do. Right? Like, I've built up this substantial amount of photos from the last 2 years, right? Or from the last, like, even 1 year, right? And I'm able to use those to survive. And like, yeah, right. And I just schedule those out, so I don't have to worry about it. Like, I'll schedule them like a week at a time or a couple weeks at a time, right? Like, I'll just sit down for half an hour and just schedule posts, right? And it just works.
Yeah, same thing with like YouTube. I sort of try to get uploads in advance, just kind of hold them there and put them out strategically, because there might be a time where you can't do it for a week. You say you play sports, you have something going on, like you're on vacation, you want to have an upload or two in the bag. So, ooh, Jesus, the chat is totally unrelated right now, but we'll get to that later. Oh my gosh, like, hey, if everybody on here has to be watch time, so I'm okay with it. but yeah, so I was gonna roll that over into like a YouTube tip. Like, every like, every sub, every view, every watch time minute, helps you grow your channel just a little bit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like I have, well, how many views do I have? About 26,000 public views in the channel right now. So that's not too bad. Like, I actually, the upload I put up today was actually one I like made like last weekend, and I just kind of like, I was kind of preparing for like, I was kind of taking a couple of days off because I knew it was gonna be like a Six Flags outrage one of these days. So I'm just like, when the days that they're not gonna have it, I'm just gonna release an upload or something. Like I have plenty of vlogs and stuff and footage and stuff. I like also, if you have, the other thing about YouTube is being just friendly in general. Like, just don't be cussing viewers out or trashing anybody publicly or anything, because the more we want coaster talk. The more yeah, coaster talk's coming soon, but you have to let us rant a little bit. The more the more you end up like, you want like, oh god, I totally forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, I'll just go into a different point. Like, when you first, like, you have to, oh, I'm sorry, back to my point. So you're gonna be like, you have to be nice to everybody. Like, try to reply every comment or something. Like, be like, if someone's like, you should make a video on this, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. Like, just those kind of things. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. And if you subscribe, you'll be the first to see it. Like, it sounds dumb, but it gets people to do it. Lucas, you exploded. You had 2 months ago. You had less subs than anything. It's all about tactics. Like, the streams, and you usually get good engagement. These get good engagement. Like, I get the viewers coming out for these, and the funny thing is, these streams grow as they go on. Like, we start off with 6 viewers. We keep we've been up and down a little bit. Now we're up to 8, and it's been pretty consistent on 8 for a little while. So.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just my take. Do you have any other takes?
Yeah, like Cameron just wrote in the chat, hospitality is key on YouTube and Instagram. And I think that's a very valid point and not a way I've put it before, because essentially you're hosting his viewer for a part of their day.
Yeah.
Right? Like, on YouTube, someone's taking time out of their limited day.
To your electronic page.
Exactly, to watch your platform of something that you've created. Right? So you bet that's like, you can compare that to a hotel where someone's taken their choice of that night to come stay in your hospitality.
They spent their 5 minutes to watch your video.
Exactly. They're spending 5 minutes of their day to watch
And
you, right?
They don't owe you anything. They're doing you a favor, really.
Exactly. They're doing you a favor. They don't owe you anything at all. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, because they're just like scrolling. Like, you have to give them reason to keep coming back for more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I don't care how much stuff. Yes, if some people just do YouTube for fun. Like, I kind of do it for fun, for like, at least when I started. But I know you guys like it. Yeah, I know you guys like it, but just I keep doing it. I don't want to like let anybody down or anything. Just keep the stuff rolling. Keep people enjoy it. People, if you give them something like what they're taking, I'm always trying to improve quality. I'm getting some more equipment upgrades in the future and stuff.
It grows with you.
I'm very happy though with where I'm at this point, and I did the whole reboot thing like 4.5 months ago, and I remember you were right there when I did that, and we've gained 500 subscribers since then, because we were at like 40 when we started, and I'm like, I just got in the freaking chair, just started grinding. Yeah, any other tips before we let these guys go wild?
Yeah.
Get everything?
Just reading the updated chat, like,
oh my gosh, pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
They're getting hostile viewers today. They don't like our advice. They just want to hear crap. All right. You have any other things before we go and talk about and let these guys?
Millennium Force Man, go to the gym instead of getting fat. Yeah. You could do it.
Yeah. You just reopen in New York.
Yeah.
But like, do whatever you got to do to make content. Like, you know, like look at OK Coasters, even Coaster Studios. There's plenty of people with high quality like footage and stuff. If you don't have the equipment to compete with that, you got to figure out your niche because
But the thing
I
is,
really
they
don't have
didn't start with
yeah,
that. They didn't start with that equipment either.
true. They figured out a way to build up, and now they have like I'm sure Taylor
Exactly.
easily pays for all his equipment and his park trips, and he probably gets money off of that as well.
Exactly.
And
It's his full-time job. And what's it called?
he's probably paying his
Well,
college.
the only reason, yeah, the only reason OK Coasters grew so fast was because he already had a videography and video production background going
Yeah,
into that,
yeah. You
right?
just like
So,
you
like,
see just
obviously,
the coasters, yeah.
any of these little coaster channels aren't going to compete with that.
You got
Plus, he has
like
the ability to travel because he's an
yeah.
adult.
Yeah, we're all like most of the people in the chat are probably younger than 18 or can't like they can't travel for whatever reason, or at least
Yep.
they're limited on their travel. So everybody's pretty much limited on their travel, especially even adults with financial restrictions because he's got the money now
Yep.
because he's got himself a job and now he makes even more money off of each like YouTube's one of those things where it's like a lot of people won't be your full-time job. I'm gonna be straight with that. It's not gonna be your full-time job. Like you agree with that?
Mhm.
Unless
Yeah.
unless you break it really big. But it could be helpful because like if I spend $2,000 on coasters a year, maybe I can make it back on a YouTube channel if I put my time into it. I can go to parks for free.
Yeah.
Just think that you're going to parks for free. Just think of it that way. And like you're really like the work you're putting in, like instead of having to sit like this is way more fun than sitting in an office having to make those $2,000 and like tornado watch in New York. Let's go. Yeah, I'm sure there is right now. But if you're making that money back, like it's kind of like because like, and if you don't enjoy YouTube, I probably just say don't even do it because if you can't find some enjoyment in some way, shape, or
True.
form,
Because
don't do
yeah.
it. Because then your content's not gonna be good. Your viewers are gonna be angry at you all the time because like if like if you can't enjoy like there's some parts obviously no one's gonna like the editing can be really boring sometimes. Voiceovers suck half the time, but
Yep.
they're just like you just gotta if you don't have the patience, you're never gonna be successful with it because you're gonna have to go through a year or two of just crap, and you're not gonna like no little to no money. You just have to like I'm not a fan of whatever like so you have to like you
Okay,
have
wait,
to
wait, wait. Let me address this comment. Millennium Forceman, TBS, I'm not a big fan of OK Coasters because he wastes so much time in his vids, like he's spending 1% of his actually talking. Okay, the point of his videos is not most of the time for talking.
editing.
It's because of
Yeah,
his video production skills, which are fantastic.
he's not. He's yeah. If you don't like that, it's okay.
If you don't like that, then don't watch his videos. That you're not watching his videos for a boring talking video, right? You're watching his videos for that.
Yeah, I'm a more informative channel. So some people might take like some people will like to watch like they just want to enjoy like nice footage and stuff. Some people like that. But I'm more informational than anything. I'll just give out free footage for other it's like kind of what Airtime does is give people footage for content creators. But you see the video I posted today, which parks are having Halloween events, that's informational. I'm not gonna be doing cinematics or anything like that in them. But like he's like he's done some informational stuff. If you watch all his videos, I'm sure there's some stuff you could get behind that he does because he is as he's gone on, he's posted more and more voiceovers. But like yeah, he's not bad by you can't really say he's bad by any means. But like you like
By
I
the
mean,
way, you don't need to edit to enjoy editing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put it that way.
I'm subscribed. Who are you subscribed to?
Talking about OK Coasters.
Yeah, all right. So anyways, I would give people footage if I could. Well, I appreciate that, Million Force Man. But that's what I try to do. Million Force Man is the best editor. But so like, I'm more informative. I know you're Millennium Force Man. You're like informative technically on with your videos and stuff because you've done some nice factual stuff. I'll give you've done that.
Yeah.
But I'm
No
wishing
one would like my footage because of the way I shoot it. I shoot in PP in a custom picture profile, which makes the footage extremely flat and it requires a lot of color grading to be able
yeah.
to use it. like you can't use any of my footage from straight from the camera most of the time, right? Unless I change it to a different one, just so, right? Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's the first sign. Most of you, I'm pretty sure all of you in this chat, maybe one of you know what a picture profile is on Sony cameras, like a Sony picture profile.
I don't even really know.
Not a film and editing enthusiast. It's not what it's called, but okay.
I mean, who's the most like informative coaster channel right now? Like in your opinion, like Chris maybe?
But Chris doesn't even do informative stuff. Chris does
Or
entertainment stuff.
yeah, he's more.
Right?
Yeah. I'd say that's right. Who's the most like informative channel you guys can think of? Just name one.
Honestly, probably Taylor. The quantity of his videos.
And he has
so many park reviews, right? Stuff like that. Right? And I don't care if you like him or not.
If I'm going to Six Flags Fiesta Texas and I look up review and I want to know what the park's going to be like just to get a general baseline, I'm probably going to see Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll tell Ryan a vlog and like sometimes Chris does experience videos and reviews. He talks about his personal experiences. So he's more like, let's get everybody talking, but like he found his niche and it worked and that's awesome.
Yeah, like it just works, right? Like some people hit it off, some people don't.
Yeah, like Chris figured out what he needed to do, and he became really big in a really short period of time, and that's awesome. He's entertaining people. I'm sure all of you guys love him. Yeah, Coaster Bot's very informative, but like,
yeah, honestly, I have to agree with that. Sorry, no,
yeah.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't post the same quantity, so maybe his videos are more informative for what they are.
He's more
but
quality.
That still doesn't make him the most informative coaster.
Yeah, what I'm saying here is like, I'm getting like coaster news like every day, like freaking every like have you guys ever seen Angelo Giles? I think is how you say his last name. But like, if you guys have ever seen him, he does like update videos. He just like, this park's not gonna be opening this year. This park, he just does. Like, let me see if I can look up his channel for you guys, so I can give you guys a solid example. Hopefully it'll show up on the thing. This is on my other account, so it's not gonna say any of this stuff. But see, like it says, well. Yeah, how can I fit this?
One more thing to address. TVH, as great as the idiots, I'm assuming you're talking about Altora and Coaster Idiots are, you're not going to learn anything from them, and that's not the point of them, is to learn anything from them.
It's entertainment.
Altora Ryan made his problematic coaster series,
that's
and that was
informational.
from.
Yeah.
The Coaster Idiots vlogs are exactly what they're titled. Coaster
entertainment.
They're supposed to be entertaining and fun to watch. They're not supposed to be
like that's a very popular topic. You're not gonna sure. If you don't like the value that they're bringing to you with the entertainment factor. Yeah, Angelo he's very informative. Yeah, if you want to, he's very informative. He actually has pretty high quality as well. But yeah, the idiots are, we all say they're great because they're funny and they're entertaining, but we're not learning anything from them. But problematic coasters we're going to learn from, and I guess is entertaining.
Exactly.
in some ways for people who want to learn more.
It's just like it just works, right? Like not like everything has its purpose.
Balance.
Right? Tyler or Luke can start an informative series on problematic coasters, life would be complete. But my thing is, I don't
really right? You're not gonna make a coaster review like randomly.
Exactly.
You're gonna go like Epic Day at Canada's Wonderland, or I don't know, maybe first, like the one at Cedar Point you did. I just subbed to any coaster channel. Yeah, I usually do it too. But Lucan said if you watch any vlogs, see what a park has. But like, yeah, I mean, like he's gonna give you like why you watch some of
it's not the point to like have the quickest and most decisive breakdown. That's where you would look at a park review, not a park vlog. But like, if you want to see an
initial reactions,
exactly, like
you want to get a just feel for the park, like as funny as they are, they do make some point. That's funny, but as funny as they are, they do make some solid points. Like you'll watch their like Fiesta Texas video, I think it was. They told you the park was run not very well, but they did it in like a funny way. They're like they make all these jokes about it, but then they be like, the operations here, the management he's like 2 thumbs down to management here, bros. But he's like, but like if you want to see like it's an initial reaction, but like the thing with a park, or like it's hard because like when you're at a park, you're gonna talk about it differently. you know,
Yeah.
just how it works.
Yeah, like if you're at the park or later, like it's the way you reflect on it, right? Like later they're reflecting on it and it's usually more of a scripted, if it's like a review, but a vlog is sort of more in the moment live reaction of it. So
I might be angrier at a park than I am like because you're gonna chill out and when you're writing the script or whatever.
It's different, right? It's
I
the
know
way
a lot of you guys don't write scripts, but still, even when you're thinking about it.
uh-huh.
I mean, he is teaching you how to eat coasters. How to eat? Oh yeah. The one with Superman eating paint.
Okay then.
I mean, if you enjoy them if you learn how to eat roller coasters and you enjoy it, that they did their job, I guess.
It's good if you enjoy it.
If they can eat paint and you watch it, then you're kind of subsiding yourself into that. Like if you got, I'm just gonna like throw this out there. Like, have you guys ever seen like some of these like really dirty? I'm actually not gonna make any examples. I've seen some of these YouTube channels there's crap and they just talk about crap, and it's like. And you watch it, you're kind of subsiding yourself to the video.
Yeah.
You were dumb enough to click on it.
Yeah, it's your fault at that point, right?
Yeah. If it's, I'm gonna try to make it a more appropriate way for this channel. Like, let me think of a good example. Be like freaking poopy roller coasters and I don't know. It just like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's just how it is.
Eat nitro paint. I don't.
I don't know, but like if that who's in the comments? I want you to try nitro. No, yeah, you sure. Go ahead. I can't say. Yeah, we're gonna be ending here soon, anyways.
Yeah, a couple more minutes.
I'll just
do you guys have any legitimate open questions to ask? We'll allow that.
What I'll actually do is, since we have all these questions and stuff, if you have to get out of here in a minute, I can just like answer the rest of the questions and stuff.
Yeah, let's do it.
Just round it out. Yeah, if anything other than like eating roller coasters, probably be fine.
Yeah, just please no questions about that.
Or coaster idiots doing something that they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah. Well, we don't talk about illegal coaster idiots videos.
Yeah. As funny as they are. No, this might be one of my favorite streams I've done so far. It's been it's been a very technical stream, and then we have the chat over here. Like,
no, we have the chat that's like ranting about the complete.
I'm just gonna quote somebody. I'm just gonna bring up a random quote. I'm not even gonna attach a name to it. Let me find an hilarious quote. Hold up. All right. There's actually some pretty constructive feedback. If you guys can guess who said the quote, it's Karen Studios. It's Karen Studios.
Oh, it was Mr. Roller Coaster.
There was the whole thing about the Wait, it's actually Mr. Cooler Roaster.
Oh, never mind.
It's one of those things that messes with your eyes.
How did I not notice that the whole time?
Yeah, it's one of those things you could be in like school or at like the doctor or something. They'd be like, "What? Oops." Hopefully that works. Mr. Cooler Roaster.
Roaster.
It won't let me see the chat right. Oh God. I'm sorry. I apologize about that because I keep trying to get in the chat. My stream is way more informed. I mean, your stream, we had a good time, so I guess that's good for some.
Well, streams can be for different purposes.
I gotta go to Hollywood Nights. Say hi to who's going? Who's anyone you want to say hi to? Coaster Dad. Say hi to Coaster Dad for Tyler. Yeah. I don't even know who's gonna be there at this point because I feel like half of them are just like hyping it up just because they're not even going.
Yeah, just because it's Hollywood Nights.
I would. That's gonna be weird. There's like, I'm never gonna get to Hollywood Nights until I can like drive. Like, I'm probably not in school. Like,
yeah,
I'm not even sure if that'd be possible if I was in college. Maybe it would be.
It's kind of an awkward timing, like the May one. It's like
that's just weird. Like they're just discriminating.
I wish it was like end of June or like well, it's
Yeah.
Coaster Mania. No, Coaster. Yeah, why is Coaster
Yeah.
Mania have to be the? Well, I guess
Here's
because
the problem. Here's the problem. The people at like in Ohio and like just the I've seen everyone like almost everybody. They don't understand like how like schooling and stuff works over here. Like it's like end of June. I'm not talking like middle of June, early June. We're getting out like June 26th.
June 26th. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like June 26th.
Or whatever the
We have like
Thursday.
3 days in June to do something. Hollywood Nights looks like a million miles away. Yeah, it looks good. I'm not going to be there for a while, so we'll keep you company. Keon is really one of the best members of TU.
They're not going to Hollywood Night.
Yeah, not going to Hollywood Nights. But I mean, I'm not gonna share an opinion, but he's definitely a great guy to have in the stream. I'll say that. I'm not gonna start ranking the kids.
Yeah, no.
I'm just gonna start ranking everybody's videos. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
But just people getting cut.
Yeah. So I kind of got to run now, guys. Yeah. Gotta head out. So I don't know if Luke, you want to stay on here with these guys.
I'll stay on for them. They're all kind of hyped up right now.
But, yeah, you guys are hyped up. Okay, well, thank you for having me on the stream. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah,
8 of you or however many are still on. I can't even see.
Thanks for coming. I gotta rack up that watch time. Don't tell the chat.
It's okay. I won't tell anyone.
I thought I was on mute. No. Could I please have a shout out? Nashville Coasters, you just got your shout out.
Okay, see you guys.
Yeah, see you later, man.
Bye.
Have a great night. All right. Always good having Tyler on here. Rank the kids. Thunder versus lightning. What do you mean? Like thunder versus lightning? I actually have some questions on here that people want me to answer. So I'm gonna please follow. Yes, everybody. Yeah, everybody felt there. But oh my gosh, this is interesting. I had to get these questions out because there's a couple that I got. Oh geez, I'm sorry. Some of these were meant for both of us, but Coaster Cameron said if you could swap one ride from each of y'all's home park, which would you choose? I'm sure he'd probably choose Ride of Steel. I'd probably choose Leviathan. So because Leviathan's my favorite ride in Wonderland. But technically my home park's Seabreeze. You really think about it. Yeah. I'm just gonna push the watch time out a little longer. Because the weather is nasty out and I won't be able to go outside. Rank the kids. Number 1, Coaster Dad. That's all I'm gonna say. Worst manufacturer. I have no idea because there's a lot of manufacturers that weren't that good, and I don't know. Would you rather remove all the loops on Olympia looping or add hard trims all over Millennium Force? Probably remove all the loops on Olympia because we can't have. If Millennium Force was trimmed, we'd be done. Do you think Marineland will ever become a serious competitor to Canada's Wonderland? All right, so here's my opinion on that. I'm sorry, I'm just reading from Instagram questions right now. But so Marineland's like a marine life park, from at least what I can tell. I just don't think they're ever gonna have the rides collection. Like they might get 2, 3, 4 roller coasters. It's not gonna be comparable to Canada's Wonderland unless they get some freaking like insane revolution. Like they need like 2 or 3 revolutionary coasters to be even have a shot at competing with them. I like Olympia looping. It's fun. Yeah, I don't know too much about Olympia looping, unfortunately. Most overrated manufacturer. I don't know. I mean, oh, you're good. You're good, Brady. But maybe B&M. I don't know. This isn't a question, but Marineland is a dump. Okay, Dylan, if you're still here, I haven't been there, so I'm not gonna take any discretions. But that's all. Keep spamming questions if you'd like to do that. Gerstlauer, yeah, I mean the Gerstlauer is probably underrated. I can agree. Hey, at least Marie landed. Yeah, true. If Canada's wanting to remove some of their old crap coasters, if they trim their coaster collection down to 10, I know this will never happen, but if they did that and started rebuilding from there, they could be a really good park. In my opinion. Would you guys mind if I turn the fan on? Like, here, I'll turn it on for a second just so you guys can hear it. Because it's like really hot and humid. Can you guys hear that? Is it that annoying? Yeah. Yeah, flight decks. Flight deck, I kind of like flight deck. I don't know why, because I'm an idiot. But it's better than Mind Eraser. That's kind of why I like it. Yeah. What did I miss? We actually had some very cool conversations about YouTube advice. So, all right, thanks. Yeah, I'm sorry if you guys get bothered by that. But you know what? Blow me right in the face. If it gets really annoying, just tell me and I'll stop it. But yeah, just go back, check out what we were doing before because we had some really cool information we shared in my opinion. But I definitely go check that out. Flight deck is Flight deck's not very good. We talked about eating. I mean, that was more of the chat. If you actually watch the stream, if you actually watch the stream, like it's not. Excuse me. We gave you some good information that you might want to check out. And it's raining again. We are gonna get a nasty wave storm, so I'm sorry if we have any extra noise that we don't want, but yeah. Oh, you guys, dude. So I was supposed to do the stream on Saturday, but I moved it to today because I was supposed to be staying somewhere overnight on Saturday, but that got canceled. But we are going to be doing something coaster related this weekend. So holy crap. We will be doing something coaster related this weekend. I want Darian like an RMC, but they want. I actually have a video coming out on this. I'm making it right now, so make sure to check that out. But I agree. Holy crap! Wow, that's crazy. That's American weather for you. Oh my gosh. Wow. Are you guys getting ear raped by that? Holy crap. Oh. That'd be fun to be outside right now. But Six Flags America 2021. Yeah. I'd definitely say that. Number one bucket coaster in China. I don't even know about China, so I'm stupid, but severe thunderstorm warning. Interesting. It's not even supposed to be raining now, so that's kind of weird. I don't know. But yeah. Any more questions before we get out of here? Hey, at least you don't live in Louisiana. Yeah. Prayers go out to them and anything down there that's getting. Yeah, there's lightning out there for sure. But I'll get irate by not hearing Jim Anderson's voice. my one bucket list coaster is Iron Gwazi. Yeah, it looks insane. Rank the kids. I only know like 5 of them. So how am I supposed to rank all of them? If you guys count, if you guys can put the name of every single kid in Thrills United, I'll rank them. Lightning side is the better side of Lightning Racer. Prove me wrong. I don't. Yeah, I'd probably take Lightning. You're probably right. Is it a lightning rod or lightning race? What is your favorite song? It changes like by the day. I'm not sure if I want to say it here because some of my favorite songs have like a lot of bad language in it, but I like a lot of hip hop, like not like full on rap, but I like hip hop and stuff. Where is Mr. Addicts? he had to leave, unfortunately. I wasn't expecting him to leave this early, but that just ended up happening that way. So I'm sorry for that. But tomorrow we do have theme park tours coming on the stream, so you guys should get hyped up over that. That's going to be a sick stream tomorrow. This stream was pretty damn good, but that one's going to be even better. So get hyped up for that one. Any more questions? No, it's lightning loops. Any more questions for me, guys? No. Mine is give me my hometown Eric Church. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, any more questions, comments, concerns before I get on out of here? Because the weather looks pretty nasty. Any more questions? RMC Little Phantom. Yep. Totally want that. Tomorrow, I believe the stream will be at 7 or 8 p.m. I can't remember what I said. I'll put it out tonight so you guys will be able to see it. There shouldn't be any delays tomorrow, from my knowledge, but you never know what can happen. 7 or 8 p.m. is probably the rough start time, but I'll keep you guys posted. Have you ever ventured in Morse? No, I am not. I am not on that. Badger State. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. We might have to get Badger State back on here one of these days, so that'd be pretty cool. Have you ever been on? I have not. Any more questions for me? I will not be at Hollywood Nights, unfortunately. Any last questions? Have you been to a country outside the U.S.? Yes, I have been to Canada. That's all I've really been to. I've actually been to Hawaii. I mean, that's outside the U.S., but it's outside the mainland, so it's pretty much a different culture there, but it's still cool. I've been in theme parks in 3. That's pretty cool. I can appreciate that. Hang Time Thrills, what's up, dude? How you doing? Yeah, I appreciate you guys showing up. Any last questions before we get out of here? Because I gotta get some work done. And who lives in the pineapple under the sea? I believe it's SpongeBob SquarePants. I went to Paris, France. So that's really cool. It's kind of like a Home Alone Christmas. Yeah, well, yeah, I'd love to be back on here, dude. That was pretty fun. Only one in North America and Asian. Yeah, I mean, it's still cool, though. I'm going to end it around 1:10, so we got 2 minutes for questions. So, if you guys have any questions, put them in the chat. Where did Tyler had to leave? I'm not quite sure why, but apparently he had to go somewhere. Yeah, so if you guys would have any questions, put them in here for the last couple minutes. We're going to be on. I got to get out of here in a quick minute as well. But, yeah, if you guys have any questions, put them in the comments. The chat. It's 9:10. Hey, at least you were able to not be at 1 a.m. I really appreciate you coming out here, Mr. Cola Roller. Roaster, I'm sorry. So, yeah. Warning. Some shit may be too serious to enjoy the following stream. That's funny. Yeah, any last questions? You guys okay if I end it here? Just put, yeah. Any last questions? They know if you don't have any questions, just so I know you guys are ready. Cool. I can't say, I'll never get your name right, dude. If you have any questions, please put them now, because I'm literally about to smash that end broadcast button. But yeah. So what we're gonna do, I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in today. Thank you for answering my question. Thank you guys all for tuning in today. Did you guys enjoy the stream? My credit count is 178. If you guys enjoy the stream, please give this a like. We have another stream tomorrow, so tune in for that. If you enjoyed the stream, say yes in the chat, so I know you guys are liking it. So yeah, I'll keep doing it for you guys. But yeah, I hope yeah. Have a good day. Yeah, you too. Everybody everybody have a great day. Yeah, are you guys gonna be here tomorrow for when Ryan from Theme Park Tours comes on, or what? I believe it'll be at 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern time. So you guys can make it. Tell me in the chat so I'm ready for you guys. Oh my gosh. If you really like that, yeah. If you guys want to come on a theme park tour with Theme Park Tours and possibly myself, tune in the stream tomorrow. We're gonna have an awesome agenda. I don't know, I'm Hollywood Night stream, but ooh, I'm sorry about that. And if you guys are hyped up for that, give me a woohoo in the chat if you're hyped up for it. Yeah. Give me a woohoo in the chat. Oh, this is hilarious. If you guys are hyped up for that, give me a woohoo in the chat if you're hyped up for it. Yeah. This is great. Yeah, give me a woohoo if you're hyped up for me and Theme Park Tours tomorrow. Are you guys ready? I don't think you're ready. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out today. Weather's still bad outside, but I hope you guys are all hyped up for that stream. We're gonna be talking about his tour and all the logistics involved in this tour. So go check him out on Instagram so you get an idea what it's gonna be about. Check out his website so you guys can get some background information as well. I'll be at a new location on Sunday, I believe. And so we're gonna be at a nice little we're gonna get a credit on Sunday, so that's gonna be awesome. You guys are yes. You're not hyped? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I'm sorry I couldn't hype you up. But you guys want me to chug this before I go? Comment chug in the chat if you want me to do that. Because I'm gonna leave here in about a minute. Yeah, new credit. So that's gonna be awesome. +1, I'll take it anyway I can get it. All right, we're gonna see chug. All right, we're gonna chug. Ready? Nothing left. All right. I chugged a freak. Have you ridden Orion? I am not. There's maybe a small chance I get out there this year, though. We'll see. I was planning to go there this year, but fortunately, I wasn't able to. Excuse me. If you guys enjoyed this, please give it a like. Go check out some of my other streams in the last couple of weeks. I've had plenty of fun streams, but I hope you guys all enjoyed it. We'll be back tomorrow at later in the day. So you guys, hopefully we get more people on here. But we did have a pretty good crowd tonight, so I'm happy with that. But I hope you guys all enjoy the stream. If you like Tyler coming on here, make sure to tell me. Try to get him back on here. But yeah, only 2 people left. So thank you all for watching. I have been on Candemonium. I do a review on my channel for that. So after I end this in a couple seconds, I recommend you go check that out. But yeah, actually done a couple of Candemonium things. So if you go on my Coaster Reviews or Hershey Park playlist, you'll find some Candemonium content. But yeah, if you guys are ready, everybody say bye in the chat. I'll see you guys all tomorrow with theme park tours, and yeah, just keep riding on until we get there. And everybody have a great night. Hopefully you guys have a good day tomorrow, and see you later.